Yo, what's goody everybody? We're back with another anime Vanguards video, and today I'm gonna be testing the limits of Elphelt, one of the brand new secret units with the Monarch trait, putting her to the test against some of the hardest game modes in AV. Now, I did a video similar to this with Monarch Sid and Monarch Choi, and today I got very lucky and spun 9 rerolls in Elphelt and got her Monarch. I unfortunately didn't get to record it because I was on my phone doing it, but I got her, and I thought it could be a perfect time for me to put her limits to the test against some of the hardest game modes. So if y'all do enjoy this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below if y'all think this is a WRL unit. Let's stop the yapping and let's get into the video. All right, so on my Elphelt right now, I have a Black Spirit that gives 127% more meter, which if y'all didn't know, Black Spirit is easily the best familiar on this unit because she mainly relies on her meter for most of her DPS. And I think if you have over 100% on this Black Spirit, she will go absolutely crazy. So I have a 127 on her and it's going to come really clutch. The first game what we're gonna do is obviously going to be the Sid raid, but this time, last time I did it on normal and it was very easy. This time I'm gonna actually do it on hard. I'm gonna see how she does with it. I think because of the amount of crazy burst DPS she does, I think we could honestly clear it. Not the fastest, but I think we can at least clear it. So let's go ahead, get in the game, and let's try it out. All right, so here we are. I'm gonna place the farms down first, and the thing with Elphelt is her starting placement range is actually dookie. It's so bad to the point where I feel like I should farm a little bit more so that when I do place her down, I can immediately upgrade her a couple times so that her range goes up. Her damage isn't good. It's also not bad. The moment you get your meter up and you can just start shotgun looping, then it's not that bad, but it's still not the best. So I think it's just better for me to farm a little bit and then upgrade her, and she will definitely be much more useful. All right, so I have her down here, and with this shotgun loop, she is actually doing pretty decent damage because she goes to attack 2, which is a fat cone. She gains 50% more damage and 20% more range, and then also gets another 30% more damage once she uses her gauge, and also does another extra attack on top of that with her third passive. She does so much crazy bursts of DPS, it's actually nuts. So we can do shotgun loop right here, and then boom, she does 2 attacks. When then we do that, we animation cancel, we do this again, and it's crazy. And the fact is, I can just spam that as much as I want. I don't have to worry about it taking so long because look at that. Her tension bar fills up so fast, especially with the good Black Spirit. I can just spam it whenever I want, and I don't have to worry about me losing out on tension bar. Because look at that, we're already at 200%. It's crazy. I'm gonna keep farming until I get my farms maxed out, and then the moment I think I have enough money to get her to decent range, I can go ahead, place her in the middle right here, and then get her to like a decent upgrade. It's like boom, you see this is a fat cone right here, and yeah, she should be cooking from now on. So we can do love shot, and she does so much crazy damage. It's stupid. Oh my lord. All right, so we're holding on pretty nice right now. The shotgun loop is easily carrying me, and like look at this 30k damage. Even at like 25k or like 17k she is at, she is shredding these 162k, right? You see this? Boom, shredded. Bop, like so much crazy damage. And I think one more wave skip, I think we should have enough money to get her to pretty decent range, to the point where we can place her down like right here. I'm gonna place Haruka right here too, so she can start stacking up on her buff, and then we can place her down immediately, and we should be set from then on. So boom, shotgun loop, and just start spamming that. And I think worst case scenario, we could just use love shot to immediately just make all these dudes become summons, which could help out a lot. Oh, wait a minute, they're getting by a little bit. Oh, there you go, nice. I'm gonna start freezing them now, get a little bit of crowd control in there, and then boom, we'll get a Lucy down too. All right, I don't have to worry about the excess enemies now, so I can just delete her and then place her down like right here, and just start upgrading her as much as I can. Worst case scenario, if I am pretty close to dying and they're pretty close to hitting my base, she has enough range to hit it here, so I can just do that. And then I'm gonna just start shotgun looping. I want to get enough money to max her out before I start doing damage to the boss, so I'll just build the tension up, and then I'll use love shot on the enemies to make the process a little bit faster, I guess. Yeah, and then this massive AoE should be able to shred everything, and then boom, yeah, we're set. Beautiful. So now we can just start targeting on strongest, and we can let her cook now. So he's at 7 million basically right now, right? And then once I get 100% tension, I'm gonna just start destroying. So just like watch, just watch. So boom, we have 186. I think that should be enough. Then we do this, animation cancel, bop, boom, bang, and then look at the HP getting shredded. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, and we got the VFX. Oh, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Oh my God. But do you see how fast we destroyed his HP? Like, do you see that? And look at my tension bar. It's barely even down right now. And look, I can just wait until I get love shot. Or actually, no, I think we could kill the boss before that. Let's do love shot again. Boom. And then we're just gonna keep spamming this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, so right now, I'm just spamming the shotgun loop in a good cycle. I think I'm animation canceling pretty decently right now. But she is taking a lot of damage. So yeah, so the boss is dying pretty fast right now. At the last 4 million basically, and you can see his HP is just getting shredded. Oh my lord. Now a couple more, and there you go. Easy. Just like that. It did take 10 minutes and 50 seconds, but to be fair, that was mainly due to the first couple of waves being very annoying, and the fact that Elphelt on placement is not very good because her range is actually so bad. But we may do, and you saw the moment we got to a good upgrade and we got her to the point where she could shotgun loop pretty effectively, she was shredding, and I mean shredding the boss. It was crazy. So that's gonna be the first completion of the test. She absolutely destroyed that. Now the next test is going to be dungeons. Now this one might actually be a little bit tough because the early waves are very important. Unlike the Sid raid, you have a very far path before you actually lose. In the dungeon, if your early game is not good, you're actually cooked. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't have much faith in Elphelt doing this, but who knows, maybe her shotgun loop comes in crazy, and if we upgrade her enough, like at the early stages of the game, we could be able to, you know, get by the first couple waves. And then, you know, like after the first couple waves and we get by there and we get it to like a good upgrade, it's honestly GG's. So let's go in and try the dungeon. All right, so exterminator, start, place the farm. So my plan at least is to farm a little bit, and then the moment they get close to the base, I'm not even gonna touch the farms until I get her to like her second move where she's a fat cone, because I feel like if we don't upgrade her at all, we're genuinely cooked. So until the ants get really close to the base, I'm just gonna be farming a little bit, and then once they get close, it's gonna be all Elphelt from then on. All right, so we lost the stock already, but we did get Elphelt down. We got one upgrade on her, but from now on, yeah, we just have to keep upgrading her. Thankfully, getting to this fat cone is not that expensive, so we should be set, hopefully. It's gonna shotgun loop, not gonna risk it, and I think I can farm one more on Takarota, and then from here on out, I gotta place freezes. I gotta keep upgrading Elphelt, like especially with like 4 paths, it's gonna be tough to like handle all of them, but I have to keep shotgun looping. I'm not gonna lie, this is our only way to win this. All right, we got Death down, so a little bit of freeze. Okay, we lost one more stock, one more and it's game over. So hopefully we can survive long enough so that we can get to this upgrade right here. 63k. It's gonna take a long time. I just got to keep my hand on the shotgun loop. Shotgun loop, boom. Upgrade one more time. Yeah, I gotta start upgrading more on Elphelt. Get the range up. Give him Slayer, shotgun loop, shotgun, and I died. Oh man, yeah, that cone does not help at all. And since there's 4 different paths, it's very tough. Oh my lord. I'll try one more time because I think I shouldn't have been upgrading my farms. I think if I just stuck to just upgrading Elphelt, I should have been good, and also place more Death down to freeze him. So I'll try again, one more try, and let's see how it goes. All right, we are off to a much better start now. We are on wave 7, almost wave 8, and we have her at upgrade 5, and Death is making this so much better. Her freeze and the fact that her damage is actually pretty decent with blitz comes in very clutch, and I am just abusing the shotgun loop. My hand has not gotten off the shotgun loop this whole time, so now we have the line. I think we can start upgrading our farms a little bit more, and then the moment we get to this upgrade, I don't think I should be able to shotgun loop, or I shouldn't shotgun loop at all. We lost 1 stock, but that's fine. But once I get to that upgrade, I don't think it's worth shotgun looping because her AoE is massive, and I think it'll come in very clutch, especially for a map like this and for paths like this where there's 4 different paths. We need as much of like an AoE radius as possible. So until I get to that upgrade, I'm just gonna be spamming the shotgun loop. But for now, we are looking pretty good. I just keep picking buffs. I don't think we can afford to pick any debuffs. So yeah, I'm gonna cut back to once we get to that AoE and once we're fully set. All right, we just got bullet rain, and now look at this. We have this massive AoE that should help out a lot, but I think it's honestly still worth doing shotgun loop because I mean, yeah, look at this. The moment we got the AoE, we're safe. We're literally just safe now. So yeah, I think now is the time for me to breathe a little bit because I have been locked in making sure I don't miss a single shotgun loop, because if I did, I would have died. But the shotgun loop comes in very handy, especially because of the radius of it is a really fat cone. Not like this fat, but decently fat of a cone. It's a second move and it's a pretty good cone AoE, so it helps out a lot with maintaining crowd control. So comes in very clutch. And right now you can see we are at 728,000 damage with not a lot of buffs. We obviously have exterminator on, so we definitely get a massive damage buff, but the fact that, you know, 90% of her damage doesn't even come from this, and mainly from the shotgun loop, which gets buffed too. It gets super buffed, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, 71 range. I think the biggest thing we want right now is just range modifiers. I'm not gonna lie to you. If we get range modifiers, we should be set. We have her maxed out too now, so I think now we should be placing more deaths everywhere just to fully make sure that no leaks get by. We're gonna place down some Lucy's as well, get them to full AoE, because why not? We're gonna have the spare money anyways. All right, now I'm not gonna lie, I might as well just put shotgun loop on auto, because why not? Having shotgun loop on auto in general just isn't as good as doing it mainly, because you can time the animation cancel and just get more DPS out of it. However, However, if you want to get that little bit of burst of damage and range, then you can just keep it on. Like, it doesn't hurt to have it on. But right now at the speed, it's at 0.5 or something because of the press it ability. So I think it's kind of bugging it out. So it's not working on auto. So I guess I just have to do it manually, I guess. All right. So yeah, right now we should be set. I don't think we're going to lose anytime soon. I got it to this AoE and I have the Luci's almost on full placement for all of them. And yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna just cut the final wave once the boss is near and we should be set from then on. All right, so the Ant King boss is here, and one thing I actually want to try before he's actually in range, I want to try the love shot. So it obviously got nerfed by the time I'm recording this. It was way bigger than this, the radius, but now it's much smaller, which is a pretty big nerf. At least the ability itself didn't change because it's still stupidly broken, but I want to try it even though there's not many ants right here. I might as well just do this. And then it became allies. Oh, I should probably done it here. It is what it is, whatever. But yeah, I wanted to check it out myself because that was my first time actually using it and seeing how it was. And yeah, it got pretty massively nerfed, I'm not gonna lie. The range before, if y'all haven't seen it before, y'all should go look it up in like a video or something. It was a fat circle, but you know, is what it is. The ability itself is still stupid, so I guess it's fine. The boss is about to be in range. I'm gonna target him to strongest because once we kill the boss, it's game over. So once he's in range, I'm gonna get the tension up and then we can just start destroying the, oh shoot. And yeah, he's cooked. Yeah, he's dead. I don't even have to worry about the animation cancel. He's dead already. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. To be fair though, we did have Slayer and we had many damage boosters. So to be fair, he did get destroyed, you know, in a reasonable way, but still, like, you see the damage output Elphelt produces, and it's actually crazy. So yeah, second test completed. All right, so now for the final test, we're gonna be spawning in a rift and seeing if Elphelt can solo that. And luckily and thankfully, the Astolfo rifts did just spawn in, so now I can actually hopefully get Astolfo this try because I still don't have him, and it would be really nice to get him. So we're gonna go ahead and spawn a temporal rift. Boom, and it spawns at PvP only. Okay, that's odd, but we're gonna go ahead here, join up. Let's hope we get the 2%, and let's see if Elphelt can solo this. All right, so we're in the rift. We're gonna go ahead, place on our farm. I did make a switch. I did get rid of Lucy and put in Subaru because I don't think Astolfo has like a boss mechanic like Yuhaba, so I don't really need Lucy. So I might as well just bring in Subaru for the extra buff. So the plan is honestly as simple as the dungeon. You just want to farm up a little bit, get enough money, and then once I farmed a good amount, I think then I should be able to spawn my Elphelt to get it to a couple decent upgrades so that she can handle the first couple waves decently to the point where I can get enough money and then upgrade her to max. And then once the boss comes in, shred the boss, easy GG's. So yeah, that should be the plan. So let's go ahead and place on Alpha right there, upgrade her once, and their HP is honestly lower than the Yuhaba rift, which is pretty good. Definitely gonna help out a lot more because then we can farm up a little bit more. If I tried the Yuhaba rift, that might have been a little bit harder, mainly because that boss is very annoying and also the map is a little bit shorter too. And with this map, you can see this little like place right here where it loops around like here, goes around like here, and here. Like you have so much space to operate and just basically make sure you never die because you have so much space, so much area that you can cover with the unit depending on how good you place them, that it's actually crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna go farm up. So yeah, I'm gonna start farming up. I'll let y'all know the progress. So yeah, as you can see, I have Elphelt maxed out and she is covering this entire space. Look at that. So once the boss comes in, Astolfo is gonna have to run all the way over here before he has to, if he wants to try to survive, which I don't think he is gonna be able to survive this onslaught of Elphelt because like I said and like I showcased in the other test that I did, her DPS burst that she does is absolutely stupid. It's actually nuts. So the boss shouldn't be that bad, especially if I do my shotgun loops correctly and decently enough, then we should be good. But honestly, at this point, it's gonna be pretty boring content. So I'm gonna just cut to when Astolfo is here. All right, so here's Astolfo, 21 million HP. So that's more than Yuhaba. So definitely gonna be a little bit harder. I'm gonna start the shotgun loops. Oh, already in range. I'm gonna put it at strongest and we could just start shotgun looping. So just look at the HP. Just look at the HP. I'm gonna focus on the tension bar, but I want y'all to look at the HP bar and just look at him getting destroyed. Animation cancel is working right now. Beautiful. Pop. Do it again. Gotta wait a little bit. Do it again. Boom. Look at the damage, 300k. I can just look at the HP bar too. If he gets hit twice, then it's game over. Bop, boom, stunned a little bit. Bop. Look at the damage though. I'm gonna let it hit once, get the tension bar a little bit going up. I'm gonna time stop too, because why not? Tension bar go up a little bit, and then do this, and then look at the HP just getting decimated. Oh my goodness, this tension has been like keeping with me since the moment he came out of there, and we still have a little bit less than half to go. Oh my goodness. Boom. I mean, and she got stunned. So one negative with Elphelt, she gets stunned, but honestly, because of how much damage she outputs, it doesn't really even matter. She does so much damage. And then one more shotgun loop I think should win it. No, one more. And then boom. Oh, we got a Stoffel. No way. Dude, what? First try at the Astolfo Rift and we got him. No way. I didn't even have a Valve Stone activated or anything. Oh, nah. All right, bet. I'll take that. Let's go. Elphelt soloed that Rift first try, and we got a Astolfo first try. Oh, what a beautiful way to end off the video. Oh, what a beautiful way to end it. All right, so yeah, that's about it for all the tests that I wanted to do this video. We did get pretty crazy luck at the end with getting a Astolfo on my Rift run. That was the first ever Astolfo Rift I've done, literally, and we got him first try. So that's beautiful. Elphelt, hope this video showed y'all. She is very, very good. Her DPS is crazy once used properly with her shotgun loops, and the fact that she also has her love shot, which I barely use, but if you use it in the right scenario, that could also go even crazier. So overall, a really good unit, very broken unit, and she soloed all 3 of my tests. So if y'all did enjoy this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and I hope y'all have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.